I sold my big penguin. Hey guys, this is Anisha and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. So this is going to be part 2 of my market series. So basically in the last part I showed you all the things I have made for this market, and in this video I am going to share all the market stories, how I set up and how much I earned in this market. So basically it will be in 3 parts. So first we are going to go back to the market exhibition day and I am going to show you a few clips that I took on that day. Hey guys, this is day 2. There's music going on, so I am not sure if you can hear me. I brought some of my yarn stuff so I can make more penguin because we sold out of those, and I think those were quite popular yesterday as well. I forgot to bring my yellow yarn, so I unraveled one sunflower. That's okay, we have loads of sunflowers and they are not really going well. It's 11:15 right now and we made our first sale, which were for 2 flower clips. I think those are one of the most popular thing apart from the penguin that I'm trying to make. But I just started, there's no crowd right now, but hopefully there will be more. Okay, so it's now 12. I managed to finish this one keychain and we have made 2 sales since an hour. It's pretty slow, but again it's Sunday, so I think that's fine. But yeah, I'm just going to make some of these and if anything happens I'll update you. So it's 1 p.m. right now, almost 1 p.m. and we made 2 penguins today. Like since the market started I made 2 and we sold both of them. I mean, I had someone waiting for me to finish it so they can buy it, so that's great. Then we also sold 2 ducks back to back and I think a clip here and there. So it's going, I think, good. It's going okay, not great, but I'll keep you updated. Okay, so it is 4 p.m. right now and it's going steady, but I sold my big penguin, so that's very exciting. Even the ducks are all sold out. So yeah, we have like 4 more hours, 4 more hours, so hopefully the foot traffic will pick up. Okay, so we are back. It was fun. So I would say that the footfall was not very high at this market as compared to the last market I did, but both of the days were consistent. Like I pretty much did same amount of sales for both the days, which I'm going to go through right now. So first things first, I'm going to show you the Polaroid. As you guys know, it's a traditional on this channel, get a Polaroid of every market I do. So this is the one for this market. It says Almari August 2025. So basically this market was again on the 16th and 17th of August, and it was a long weekend because 15th August is Independence Day, so we have holiday on that day, so it's a long weekend, so maybe some people were traveling. And the second thing is that it was very rainy. I mean, it was raining non-stop. I don't think it stopped for even a minute. But that being said, we did do some good sales. We covered all of our expenses and then made some profit, so I'm happy about that. So I'm just going to start with the expenses. So the expenses included basically 2 things. One was the stall fees and the other was the travel that I endured on both the days. So for the stall fees, it was 18,000 rupees. And for the travel overall, the total was 1,138 rupees. And in total, our expenses was 19,138 rupees, which obviously the stall fees again is high. But I think this is typical when you do an exhibition in a mall in Mumbai. So I think that's it, that's fine. So now I'm just going to bifurcate the expenses between day 1 and day 2, and those will be further bifurcated into cash expense, and then it is UPI expenses like Google Pay, Phone Pay, all that stuff. So for day 1 in cash, we made 8,050 rupees, which is I think high because I don't really do much cash transactions. Most of them are always UPI, but this time we had a lot of cash transactions. So again, for day 1, the cash transactions were 850 rupees, and then the UPI transactions were 12,600 rupees, which made the total to 20,650. So on the first day itself, we made all of our expenses and then also some 1,000 rupees, around 1,500 rupees around profit. So that was a good thing. So the second day was entirely whatever I earned was for me. There was no expenses there. So on the second day, we did 7,500 rupees in cash and 10,600 rupees in UPI, and the total came out to 18,100 rupees. So again, as you guys saw, first day was 20, second day was 18, so it was pretty consistent. There was not much difference as compared to last time when first day we did like 37 and second day we did around 13, 14. So it was better. But yeah, we are just going to discuss how I felt a bit later. So now I'm going to go to the top 3-4 sellers that I had in this market, and you guys need to note this, that the sellers are both days combined. So first things that we sold most of were our silver clips. I'll insert a photo somewhere of the silver clips. So basically they are silver flower clips, and we sold 21 pairs of them, which came out to be 42 clips in total. Next we had our roses. So I just feel we did not sell as much flowers as I hoped I would, but we still sold 20 roses. So that's cool. And I think rest of the flowers we sold combined around 5 to 10. So flowers did not really do well. Then the third things were like the keychains. I want to mention two keychains in specific. First was the whale keychain. I sold 15 of them. And the second one, which I wanted to mention even though it's not in the top 3, was the penguin keychain, which I sold 13 of. And note to myself, I have to make more penguin keychains because I made 10 penguin keychains to begin with. And on the first day itself, we sold out of it. Then on the second day, I made 3 more and those sold out as well. So I thought I should mention the penguin keychains in them as well. So in all, the total transactions this time was 107, and the average transaction price was 362 rupees. So I think that's a good amount. Most of the soft toys sold, which I'm very happy about. And I think my favorite sell of the market was my penguin, which again I'll have the photo right here. I was so excited when a cute little girl picked that one up. So the total profit for both the days was 19,612, which I feel is a great amount for someone like me who does not do this full time. So it's just like a cool experience for me. I understand there were people who were not really satisfied with this exhibition, probably because they have much more in, like they expect much more sale than they have the inventory of, because they source the raw material and all that stuff. But according to me, it was a really good market. I expected the amount to be a bit higher, but given all the rain and the long weekend and everything there was, I think it's still fine. So the question of will I do this exhibition again? I would give it one more chance. I would do it on a non-holiday where there is not a long weekend or where there is not much festivals on that day. So I'll give it one more chance, and if still the amount I profit of is less than 20-25,000, then I might start exploring other markets. And also I'm planning to make a website, so I'm just looking through all the stuff that needed to be done there as well. So I think yeah, that is all the things I wanted to say. Also, I'm planning to do a Q&A video, which will be the next one. So if you have any questions of how I made the things or how I get my yarn or any other crochet related question, you can leave them in the comment down below, and I'll answer all that in the next or possibly next to next week, because next week I will be traveling, so I'm not sure if there will be a video. But just put all your questions down and I'll surely answer it. But with that, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you like it, and if you did, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We are so close to 500 subscribers. And also comment down below, what did you think of my market? Do you know any more markets in Mumbai that I can do and be successful at? And I hope to see you next time. Bye.